Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Why are we bringing up the sun? Well, they've written a tabloid article. I think that's the right one. I've written an
Yes.
article. Uh, Basically just taking a 5 second text that fucking Matt D'Angelo put on his Instagram story probably, and fucking spinned it into an entire article that I'm not gonna show because fuck the sun. Don't like the sun. Before the star. Don't like either, but prefer the star.
No, he
Uh,
was actually in an interview with the Sun, so they actually did do some journalism.
Yeah, when they're not fat shaming women. Look at this fat bitch after 10 years. Isn't she so fucking fat? The fat bitch. And it's like, Jesus Christ, can you calm down, son? Yeah, but she's so
Mhm.
fat. And it's like, who gives a shit? It's putting £2, stupid bitch.
But yeah,
£2.
and this is obviously a video discussing. He's made a talk that there's going to be a big surprise. There's going to be some big surprises. And because when did this article come out? This article came out 3rd of August, so it came out 2 days ago. So one would imagine he's not talking about Cindy's return or not Cindy's return, Chrissy's return or David Wicks's return. You would have to imagine if he's teasing some big surprises, there will be some genuinely big surprises. It's not stuff that's already known. Why would he be talking about it as if it didn't happen? Unless he's not been checking the news, the fucking silly boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just go through some of this article. It says, when asked about the soap's upcoming anniversary, he told the Mirror, I know quite a lot and I can't tell you who exactly, but when I found out, I was very surprised that they would come back. So probably not Shirley, let's be real. There's a chance. There is a chance. And I do think that EastEnders, as much as they don't want to drum up a bunch of publicity, if you are bringing back characters like David Wicks and Chrissy Watts, you're going to want to drum up publicity. But for some characters who aren't exactly known, just like the Jane return, you want that to be a surprise. You want it to be a nice surprise. You want to be known that you can be surprised when watching EastEnders. And I do feel like there are going to be some returns that are going to have absolutely no coverage whatsoever due to how surprising they will be. So, is there a chance that Mick returns for the 25th anniversary, for the 40th anniversary, or for Christmas? There is a chance. I mean, I still think it would be exciting to see. I still think it'd be exciting to imagine. Do you mind? I think it'd be exciting to. Fucking hell, he's getting lippier. It would be interesting to see if Mick, what's he been doing? Has he had a choice of where he's been? Is he still alive?
The
Is
camera's
it
on you,
all
by
still going?
the camera's on you, by the
Um,
way. So we are seeing genuine live feed of actually being fucked on by his.
exactly. And basically what I'm saying is they need to do the Talking Walford theory where Aunt Babe has had Mick hauled up in a fucking caravan in Clacton or Kent or something, and she's just been kind of just let's say he's had some form of amnesia, so he doesn't know what's going on. Say she's just been indoctrinating him, yeah, your family didn't love you. They thought it'd be the best if you left, so you came to me, the only one who's actually taking care of you. And you have Shirley and Linda find out where Mick is, and they go find him. I imagine that's fucking sick. But yeah, I'll read more of that Sun article, and then you can obviously read more of the Reddit. And this from Honey Mitchell and Jay Brown, the actresses and the actor. We know Chris gonna have something exciting plans. He always does. It's exciting. We're very proud of it. We're gonna be a part of it. But we don't know what it is. I think it's so under lock and key that we don't know if those in the know. It's under lock and key. And then obviously recapping the Chris Clenshaw's thing, saying, as we head towards the 40th year, I think nostalgic element means a lot. Into the autumn and the end of the year, we've got quite a few treats coming up. When asked whether any former stars can make a return to the BBC soap, he said maybe. Depends on the story, and it depends where the characters are. But it all has to come from character. It has to come from story. And he said When asked if he's planting hints in scripts, he says it would depend when they're looking from, but probably 40th has been in the works for quite some time and Christmas is well underway. In the story office, there is a board and it all connects. I compare it to a tapestry board. It all has to fit together. I mean, that's an absolute baller line to fucking say. Like, some people get worried about people not making sense of shit, and I 100% know exactly what's going to happen. It's all prepared. Fucking PR school nailed.
He does not know, does he?
No, I believe it.
Oh, I wanted you to be like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. They just told him to say that. 50 quid.
Well, you don't do a whodunit if you don't know who's going to die. So,
What the fuck?
oh, hello. Sorry, I just exited call for a second. Don't mind me.
Yeah,
I'm walking out, brother. I'm walking out.
Camera nearly went on me, but it didn't because I'm off center on the one camera.
But yeah, do you want to read more of the Reddit?
Yeah, look, I'm in center now, guys. You can actually see me. Look, hello. Who could Matt D'Angelo be talking about here? Matt D'Angelo has revealed that a major character will return for the shop's 40th anniversary. The actor who plays Dean Wicks said viewers are in store for some big surprises. And exactly when asked about the shop's upcoming anniversary, he told the Mirror, "I know quite a lot and I can't tell you who exactly, but when I found out, I was very surprised they would be coming back. I'm hoping some big returns that haven't been announced. I hope Matt is just on about David or Chrissy. I reckon Matt's talking about Shirley. Since this was released after their announcement, it definitely shouldn't be them. Shirley wouldn't be surprising though. I think maybe Carly or Buster. I bet it's Shirley. So many people think that she's the one blackmailing Linda. The only character that would make sense in retaliation to Dean is Shirley. Although calling that a surprise would be a stress, given the actress was only ever meant to be on a short hiatus. I wouldn't be satisfied unless it's Susan Tully. I feel like she's like Ross Kemp. She's happy directing. He's happy making documentaries, but I want them both back. And he's making them so much on daytime TV doing bridge supply. He's practically
Unobtainable.
Unattainable. Or Anita Dobson. He seems generally surprised and shocked, as he didn't expect they would ever come back. Honestly surprised that Shirley hasn't returned yet. And EastEnders are still insisting that Linda Henry will extend the break. It does generally look like she may be done with EastEnders and want to return. I don't think Matt would have this reaction for her, because she should be part of Dean's story. Knows it's back to Linda. If she's done with the show though, plus Dean's trials in September, the outcome of this is likely to be well done and dusted by the 40th. I don't think it's Shirley. I'm not sure who. Mick having recovered from amnesia, probably. Danny Dyer is someone who I certainly wouldn't expect to return after the way he spoke for the show. Plus, he's recently said Mick is dead. Being generally surprised about the return makes me think it's Carly. However, you're right about Dean being done and dusted. I don't think this character is necessarily associated with Dean. Someone else mentioned it's Susan Tully is...
Oh, so just Susan Tully is Michelle Fowler. Original Michelle Fowler actress.
Why do people want... What has she got to do with Dean? Someone else mentioned Susan Tully. I'd actually bring the house down on. I think she's the most unlikely out of anyone who isn't proper dead. I know she doesn't act anymore, but it is the 40th, plus the travesty that was the new Michelle still haunts us. But everything that's going on with Phil at the moment, I just thought it's Phil on crack. Phil on crack. Bring him back. Could be Shabnam. God, I hope now. God, not Shirley. She... Fuck's sake, not Shirley. She was only on a break and we're expecting her eventual return. I hope it's a proper surprise we aren't anticipating. Kathy returning for the 30th level surprising. Carly or Aunt Babe maybe. Hopefully it isn't the blackmailer, so that we can find out who it is next week. Nevertheless, I still feel like it would be Bernie. I don't think this storyline really makes sense without Shirley. Even if she doesn't do a full-time turn for a full-time, I wouldn't say that's a dropping return though.
I mean, the one thing I want to add, just because people think that Shirley moved to Spain and migrated. Big Mo moved to Spain saying she's going to retire. It's just what fucking actors say when they don't want to come back for a little bit. I 100% believe Shirley's coming back.
But the next thread.
Yeah, just quickly rattle through it.
Oh fuck, I haven't been showing the Reddit at all in this video yet. Fuck me.
Who's it been on?
It's been on both of us.
Oh, that's fine.
I guess you can have it ready for this one, lads. Hear me out. 40th anniversary death and return. We are told that we're going to be some expected returns. Matt D'Angelo affirms this with his latest statement about someone returning who didn't think would return. I think it is Susan Tully's Michelle, but not for the reason that most people would think. I believe that Martin will die on the 40th anniversary in some sort of grim full circle situation. He was born in 1985. Here are the indicators that this could be true. Martin's 40th birthday fiasco may foreshadow that Martin will never actually reach his real 40th. There are rumours of a plane crashing into the Beals house, and Martin could easily be a victim of this. This calls us back to the bus crash several years back, which Martin was lucky to get out of. Maybe he won't be lucky this time, so lucky next time. A lack of real direction for the character, especially since Kush's closeness with Sonia in the last few weeks, may be the building up of the grief she may feel. I think Michelle will return from Martin's funeral, and a short stint will basically mark goodbye for the Fowler family on the square, although we still have hope and Arthur. I don't want this to happen, as I feel like Martin is underused as possible. It's been alleged by some people in the know that Susan Tully might well return as Michelle. However, I really doubt that EastEnders for the killing of Martin Fowler, the show's original baby. I reckon Boy has a job for life if he wants it. I do think Martin will end up in grave danger from Reese while attempting to save Sonia. However, he might end up nearly dying or going missing. Maybe Reese holds him hostage. Okay, imagine that. Imagine Reese holding a hostage. He thought, like, you think he's gonna like do some threatening? You think he's gonna do like the waterboarding trick? He pulls out a pair of thongs, like, I'm gonna rip your teeth out with tongs. Yeah. Okay. It's just fucking.
But yeah, I think with all that said, though, that's an interesting little gateway. I would really enjoy a Michelle or an original Michelle Fowler return in general. I think it'll be quite good, and I do indeed look forward to it. Do I think Martin's going to die? No, I think Martin's got a job for life. I really do. I think James By will have the fucking job for however long he wants to stay for.
What's the plane crash on about? There's a rumour that a plane crash.
I've not heard about a plane crash. I can't lie. I think it's just people. I think it's people trying to imagine a really big deal. But I haven't heard anything about it personally. So I don't know what people are talking about. I've also not really heard much about Michelle Fowler, like Sue Tully returning, either. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. It could just be people being a bit too hopeful. But we will see. Time will tell. The 40th anniversary is what? 6 months away now. Christmas in 4. We are really, really ramping up and going closer. So this has been an interesting video. I feel like somehow, despite there not being much information, I feel like we have learned a lot. So that's something to take away from it. Thank you for watching the video. We've been watching Walford. Make sure to join us in the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.